Hey, Jonathan Tapp here. In the last Freerunning Flow tutorial, we had our good friend Andrew Simmons show us a really cool flow move that you can do on basically any ledge. In this Freerunning Flow tutorial, we're going to have another one of our good friends, Andrew Jones, show us a simple but really creative and awesome flow move that you can do on a ledge. Kind of like the one we did before, except this one ups the ante a little bit. It's a little bit harder, but super cool move and a really great one to get down. For those who may not know who DeAndre is, DeAndre is a sponsored freerunning athlete and freerunning instructor. He got started back when me and my brother got started a while back in Dallas. He was one of the first guys that we actually trained with. And it's funny, we actually shot some old tutorials way back in the day before we even had our YouTube channel and everything. We were shooting videos with him. And he was a guy that we trained with as much as we could, even though we lived in different cities. And we really helped grow the community in Dallas together by setting up jams, things like that. And again, he's a guy that learned all of his stuff on his own and learned through other people. He didn't have a gym to go to get coaching from professionals or anything like that. He learned most of it by trial and error and just by training in the streets. The other amazing thing about DeAndre is that while he was training and developing skills to an extremely high level, he was also teaching and sharing this knowledge that he picked up to others in his community. And as a result, he's created one of the tightest and strongest parkour and freerunning groups that I've ever seen. And each one of his guys that he's trained is really strong, technically really on point, and just very talented parkour athletes and freerunners. So there's a lot of great things that DeAndre has done for the parkour and freerunning community, and there's a lot of great things that everyone can learn from DeAndre. So I'm really happy to have him do this video for us and show you guys this awesome Freerunning Flow tutorial. With that said, let's kick it over to DeAndre and have him show us this really awesome freerunning move.
Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Andrew Jones from BecomeAFreerunner.com, and today I want to show you a pretty simple freerunning technique called the swipe. It's a move that can be used with freerunning and flow, taken from both the coffee grinder and the swipe that you learn in breakdancing. It's a great beginner's move to learn. It's also very easy to impress people doing it. It doesn't take too much practice for you to master it and you'll be able to go out and show other people. It's also a great connector move into other techniques, such as, I don't know, like tumbling passes or any other freerunning or tricky movement that you want to incorporate into your flow. Okay, so now that you learned a little bit of background info about it, let's break down the movement and I'll show it to you step by step, and let's go. Okay, so step one into learning the swipe, you want to first learn how to do a 180 palm spin. It's similar to the full palm spin, but it's not the full movement, it's about half of that movement. So if you're going clockwise, if you're going to spin clockwise, you want to put your right hand down, and if you're spinning counterclockwise, you want to put your left hand down. And essentially you just want to start the movements of a palm spin but stop halfway through. So you want to you can place your other hand down for support, and while you're doing the half palm spin, the foot that lands on the ledge first is the same foot equal to the hand that you have placed down. So if you have your right hand placed down, you're going to land on your right foot first. If you have your left hand placed down, if you're pivoting over your left hand, you're going to have your left foot land first. And so when you do the 180, you're going to jump, right foot down, left foot quickly lands right after that, and your hand is going to be in the center of both your feet. So before moving on to the next step, you want to make sure you want to get really comfortable with that. You want to start off really slow before speeding up, and once you feel comfortable and you feel like you can do it really easy, you're ready for the next step. Okay, so after you start the progression of learning the 1/2 palm spin, you want to go into actually learning the swipe, and we're going to actually learn that sitting down, really safe, really easy. If you're comfortable going with the left side, you want your left leg hanging over the edge, you want your right leg planted up on the ledge. Right? And if you're comfortable going on the right side, the opposite. You want your right foot hanging down, left foot planted up on the edge, and you're ready to swipe. So I'm comfortable going on the left side, so I'm gonna have my right foot planted up, and essentially what you want to do is you want to almost trip yourself. That's the best way I can explain that. You're gonna swipe your left leg underneath your right leg, and as it swipes underneath, you want to jump off your right leg, and doing that is going to cause your hips to turn. And when your hips turn, you want to place your hands down on the ledge for support, because you're going to be in the air, and you want to turn around, slowly exit, and just go along with the momentum. Okay, so as you start learning this move, the first problem you might come across, and I see it a lot with a lot of beginners that try to learn this move, their body isn't upright enough, and the problem is in their hips. They'll go for it, and they'll do it down here, which doesn't look as cool, and you don't have enough momentum to like fully open out and go forward. So how you fix that, as you begin to swipe and you place your hands down, by the way, you want to place, I go on the left side, so I place my left hand down first, and then my right hand follows after it, over. It'll turn my shoulder and also begin to turn my hips as I swipe underneath my leg, okay? So as I begin to do that, you want to bring your chest low, but as your leg swipes underneath your other one, you want to jump up and it'll bring your hips up as well. So chest low, hips up, like that. And without doing that, it'll bring your body up like pretty even, parallel with the ledge that you're doing it on. It'll give you more room to land and continue forward, also making it more flashy, give you more leg room to scissor out. In the swipe, you want to just piece it all together in one fluid motion. So you want to put your leg up, get ready for the swipe, give yourself like a couple test runs before you go, and as you go, you want to swipe, jump, place your hands down, pivot your hips out, and as you swipe underneath your leg, you'll feel the momentum carry you. As you start to do this, you'll feel your body begin to twist and pivot, right? So you just follow along with that. Remember to place both your hands down for support, but as you exit forward, you want to let go of your left hand, leaving your right hand there, and that with this hand's forward is to push you off. That way you can keep walking forward. Okay, so the third step in learning this move would just be the exit. After you learn how to do the swipe, you've learned how to carry your momentum around, sweeping your leg underneath your planet leg, lifting your hips up high while also keeping your chest low, and how to use your hands as support as you come around. You want to start to prepare for the exit. So basically the leg that's planted, it's the first leg that plants on the ground. So I'm going to swipe, bring your hands to your side, lift your hips up high, your chest low, swing around, place that planted leg on the ground first. This leg is coming around, still, it's coming around, and it's going to land in front of you. That leg, the second foot that lands on the ground, that same shoulder is the one that's going to leave the ledge. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to take one hand off, leaving your other hand behind. And what this hand does, it's the final support in the technique, and it pushes you off. You're able to open up your chest forward, and you're able to look straight and continue onward. The fourth and final step is just piecing everything together. Piecing the 180 palm with the swipe, piecing it all together, and then landing safely and continuing forward. So, final step, you want to go into the 180 palm spin, jump up, 180 palm spin. From here, you can, if you want to, you can sit down, go back into the sit down step I've shown you, plant your leg, take your swipe leg, swipe, land out, continue forward. Once you get comfortable with that, you want to do it almost seamlessly. So you want to go around, besides sitting down this time, you just want to swing around, take this leg, hang it off the ledge, and then you're in that position again. You're just not sitting down. You're sitting upright. It'll make this move 100 times easier once you begin to piece that together. So after that, you want to sweep again, do the swipe, exit out the movement. After that, after you've gotten really confident in that and you're able to piece it all together seamlessly, it's going to look like this. Swing around. One more time. 180 palm spin, leg sweep, swipe, out. And that's the end of the movement. Okay, so that was the swipe tutorial. I hope you found the information I gave you to be really easy and you're able to go out today and learn a swipe. I want everyone to watch this video to go out and try it. Also, if you don't mind, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about the tutorial, how I explained it. If you have any criticism, any praise, I would love to hear a word from you guys. Also, if you would like to learn more information about myself or get even more tutorials, links right here. Also, subscribe to my friends, Tab Brothers. They helped me out a lot today. You can subscribe to them by clicking here. Train safe, be strong. You guys have a good one. This is again DeAndre Jones, BecomeAFreerunner.com, and see you later.
I hope you enjoyed that tutorial from DeAndre. Make sure to subscribe and tune in for next week because we have a really great video for you. If you're having trouble finding spots to train, maybe you just can't find the right obstacles, you don't have anything close by, Thomas is going to show you some really great parkour exercises that you can use to build some of the basics in parkour without any obstacles. So you can do it anywhere that you have flat ground. So you don't want to miss this video, and I will see you next week.